From a culinary perspective, London is a city where you can get a taste of just about anything you set out to find. From authentic Chinese to Eastern European to Indian food, pretty much if you crave it, you can hunt it down in London. Whether you're looking to grab a quick bite to eat or are in search of gourmet ingredients to make your next cooking session more memorable, London's food markets are the place to be to fulfill your culinary aspirations. So keep watching to discover the best food markets in London. Broadway Market. This market is widely considered to be the trendiest of London's food markets. It boasts a fabulous selection of local produce, delectable food stalls, and vintage clothing booths. Broadway Market has a distinctly Victorian aesthetic and has been selling fresh, seasonal fruits and veggies since the 19th century. These days, the market is a foodie utopia. More than 100 stalls are serving up just about everything you could hope for. If you have a craving for hot wings, check out Lord of the Wings. For a grilled cheese, or cheese toasty as it's known in the UK, that'll blow your mind, head to Deanie's. At Broadway Market, you can find culinary indulgences from all over the world. Stalls featuring the flavors of Persia, Asia, Africa, and Indonesia are all represented. As you walk around, your senses will come alive with the variety of colors and aromas that greet you at every turn. Borough Market. Dating back to roughly a millennia ago, Borough Market is arguably London's most historic food market. It got its start in the 11th century and is located just south of the London Bridge. Here you can find all sorts of seasonal produce items, as well as a broad range of prepared food. Make sure you snag a savory meat pie at Ginger Pig and a fresh loaf at Bread Ahead. For fresh cheeses and dried meats, swing on by French Comté to see what's available. If neither of these options piques your interest, no worries. Simply wander around the market and sample whatever food catches your attention. Portobello Road Market. This market is one of the largest antique markets in the world, but you won't be limited to merely shopping for old collectibles. If you walk past the collection of antique vendors, you'll come upon numerous food stalls that serve up things like bread and pastries, fresh-caught fish, and artisan cheeses. Food stalls serve up meals like fish and chips and bratwurst. There are also stalls that serve food with a more internationally inspired menu, ranging from North African to Caribbean cuisine. Camden Market. It would be absurd to do a video on London food markets without mentioning Camden Market. It's the largest of its kind in London and has been open since 1974. The market is known for its rich diversity and for encouraging vendors to be creative, especially when it comes to their food. Camden Market offers visitors a nice selection of cuisines to try, including Italian, Hawaiian, Portuguese, Indian, and Asian. A few of our favorite stalls include the Cheese Wheels, Steakhouse, Alibaba's, and Hans and Gretel. The market has an excellent offering of indoor and outdoor seating. At Lochside Camden, there's terrace seating that overlooks the market's west end. Lochside is a great spot to grab a pint or cocktail to sip on while dancing late into the evening to various musical genres. Another of our favorite things about Camden Market is how easy it is to get to. It's close to Camden Town, Camden Road Station, and Chalk Farm. You can also take the bus from King's Cross, West End, Victoria, or East London. Maltby Street Market. While much younger and not nearly as large as nearby Borough Market, Maltby Street Market is a popular place for locals to go on the weekend to enjoy a bite while knocking back a craft beer. The market is located beside railroad tracks in Bermondsey. Numerous vendors sell their wares in the brick-arched recesses of the railway trestles. So not only is Maltby Street Market an excellent spot to go to get your grub on, but it also makes for great sightseeing. Berwick Street Market. If you're in Soho and you make your way to the end of Berwick Street, you'll stumble upon a collection of vendor stalls selling a wide variety of delicious foods, beverages, and craft goods. The market dates back to 1778, making it one of the oldest food markets in London. There are 20 food stalls. Some of the most popular include Paella Fellas, What Jerk, and Wow Shees. There are several florists and fabric merchants sprinkled in with the food stalls. Visitors can purchase fresh goods like milk, cheese, fruits and vegetables, baked items, and much more. The market got its start when Italian, French, and Greek immigrants began to populate Soho. The influx of new residents gave rise to a new wave of restaurants and eateries. And the birth of the Berwick Street Market helped give these new establishments a means to source their ingredients. In fact, the humble tomato was first introduced in London right here in 1880. These days, the market features an impressive selection of foods and flavors from around the world. You can find everything from Spanish to Egyptian and Jamaican foods here. If you're looking for something new to tantalize your taste buds, you're sure to find it among the bustling stalls of this iconic market. Boxpark, Shoreditch Market, London. This is one of the newer food markets we're featuring. Boxpark Market was established in 2011. It's built from shipping containers and is one of the best places for foodies, shoppers, and music lovers to convene. Boxpark is home to many bakers, chefs, and street food wizards. Some of the stalls include businesses like Humble Dough, Small Batch Coffee, Mercy Burger, and the Argentinian Grill. Whether you're looking just to pop in to get a hot cup of coffee or tea, or are more interested in filling your belly with some one-of-a-kind delicacies, Boxpark has you fully covered. In addition to the food stalls, it also hosts a mixed bag of live performances and events. It's also home to a nice mix of independent shops and bigger corporate brands. Regardless of whether you're in search of handcrafted jewelry, fashionable clothing, or even a temporary tattoo, you'll find all that and more at Boxpark. Tooting Market. This South London market offers visitors a nice mix of food stalls, fresh produce stands, restaurants, and other alluring vendors. You'll find stalls selling fresh Caribbean grocery items, African fabrics, vintage clothing, and practically everything else you might be on the lookout for. The market is a bit maze-like, but that just makes the experience that much more captivating. Food from all over the world is offered here. Options include dishes from Guyana, Lebanon, and Germany. Mercato Metropolitano. This London institution is located inside of an enormous former paper factory. Today, more than 40 vendors have set up shop to dish out an international selection of delicious foods, ranging from Italian to German and Vietnamese cuisine. There's also an on-site microbrewery that offers an impressive variety of craft beers to wet your whistle. Greenwich Market. To find this market, all you'll have to do is make your way to Greenwich and follow your nose. The savory scent of sizzling food, coupled with the soul-nourishing aroma of fresh-baked bread, will alert you when you're close to this London borough's most popular attraction. The market is, without a doubt, one of the best food options in the neighborhood. As you peruse its stalls, you can sample items like locally sourced oysters, wood-fired baked vegan pizzas, hand-rolled sushi, and Argentinian empanadas. Market Hall, Fulham. If you make your way out to Market Hall, Fulham, you'll be able to sink your teeth into foods like pizza, kebabs, fried chicken, tacos, and more. The market has a large communal dining area, as well as a large number of independent vendors who have taken over Fulham Broadway's old ticket hall. As a Grade 2 listed space, the majority of the historic site's features have been preserved and still stand where they were originally built. Pop Brixton. Comprised of a variety of colorful shipping containers, this market houses dozens of shops, bars, and food stalls independently owned and operated. The majority of the vendors are locals, and more than half the stalls are run by first-time entrepreneurs. This means your dining experience will be unique. The bright young minds that have helped make Pop Brixton a reality are sitting at the cutting edge of the London food scene. Real Food Market, King's Cross. Located right outside of King's Cross Station, Real Food Market prides itself on selling foods that are ethically sourced and sustainable. You can find things like fresh fruit and veggies, British and Euro cheeses, baked goods, and meats. Now it's time to hear from you. Which London food markets are you most excited to explore? Have you been to any of these before? Let us know in the comments below.